So welcome back to the podcast, RaDIO JOJO, the best podcast, the only one in the West that I know of. I don't think there are any others.
Actually, there's probably a load in Japan, isn't there?
Oh, I mean in the West, in the East.
Yeah.
I think there is like a few. I don't know. There's at least one. I know that. I've seen pictures. So anyway, I'm Jeff.
I'm Shaun.
And we're here to bring you the news as presented to us.
And anything JoJo related that we can dig up, basically.
Yeah. Because as you know, we're pretty hardcore about it. Or we're just really into it.
Just kinda,
Just a little.
So yeah, this is episode 2. And we've got to start by saying, thanks to everyone for checking out episode 1. We got a lot of good feedback from that, and it's all appreciated.
Yeah, we didn't expect so many people to be like, yeah, this is cool.
We didn't expect anyone to even listen, so
yeah,
that's kind of cool. We're trying out some new things this week that were suggested, so let us know if it's panning out or we should go back to the old style.
Oh, and this is only temporary, but I'm on my tablet at my job right now.
Oh yeah, so if there's any sound issues, then we'll fix it eventually. But yeah, we're recording live from a different location, man. It's exciting.
Yeah, no, we're in Seagirt, New Jersey.
Wow.
Across from Wendy's.
How's it going over there?
It's not too bad. I just got off work and I wanted to record this because I love doing this.
See, that's dedication right there, man.
We needed to do this, so. So let's just jump right into the news, huh? Or do you have more to say?
I got a few things, just a few things.
All right.
In fact, I've got a kind of a funny story, a kind of a confession. It's a confession that I didn't even know existed. So,
okay.
So we came up with this name. It wasn't a very long process, but we came up with this name because I thought, oh god, this is genius, RaDIO. As in RaDIO JoJo. I was like, oh, this is genius. You know what, Jeff? You know what, man? There is apparently there was a thing at least out there called JoJo Radio.
Really?
Just the same as ours, but flipped
around. Is it for
around.
the singer?
No. There was in. I'm getting the date now. In 2013, just as Phantom Blood was kicking off, they had a radio show.
Who did?
Dave Production.
Oh,
okay. It was hosted by the guy who does the voice of Speedwagon.
Oh, well,
and he was just doing information and interviews and all that, and I was like, oh man,
that's cool.
But that was a temporary thing, so that's been disbanded. So if we get shut down, you'll know why, man.
Yeah, Speedwagon will come down on us with his sledgehammer
and his razor
and his crazy saw hat.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, damn. Not very original now. And the last thing I gotta say is because we just got this after we recorded, but shout-outs to Eric for doing our art, the art you see in the background. Shout-outs to Eric for doing that because it looks awesome.
It peeved off some people
It did.
about the podcast in general, but it came out really nice, and I talked to him about it. He was really happy and humbled, he said, to do it. He really enjoyed it, and I could see it in the picture. He had a lot of fun.
There's a lot of nice details in there.
A lot of personal details, actually.
Yeah. So if you guys liked it, or you're interested in any other stuff, because he does a lot of JoJo related stuff. You can do it's got his own spin on the Iraqi art style very well.
What's his Facebook page? Algorithm of Rice, I believe.
Anagram of Rice.
Alright, there you go.
I'll put it in the description for every episode because.
Sorry, Eric, I fucked up your Facebook name. I'll jump off the roof now.
Right into that haystack. But yeah, that's it. That's the intro segment. You got some shit to talk about, haven't you? You got some pickups.
You don't want to do the news first, or?
Nah, man, I want to know what you picked up.
Okay, so I went to New York recently, as I do, and every time I go, I always get something JoJo related because there's always plenty of manga to buy. My recent pickup from this JoJo gathering I went to, by the way, before I get into that, the JoJo gathering was fun, and the people that went were actually pretty cool. I was a little skeptical about it at first because I was like, oh man, I don't know. Cosplayers, JoJo. There's like a stigma that even I don't really like. But no, they were cool guys and a few girls that showed up. And we sang karaoke.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so the pickups I got the Rohan side story manga, the confessional stuff, which covers like 4 stories, I think. The one where it's like he's at the confessional and he has to this dude starts talking about how like he had to fucking he threw popcorn into the air and it was life or death.
Oh yeah.
To catch it, and then there was the Village of Millionaires it included, which is the only thing I think I've ever read where someone somehow Iraqi made eating corn menacing. I don't. It's so retarded. The other one is when he goes to help Tonio get some fish or clam or something. I forgot the exact thing he went to go help him get, but it was some kind of thing you're not allowed to actually fish out of the water. That was pretty crazy. And I forgot the other one that was on there, to be honest. But that's what I got. I got it. It covers 4 of the Rohan side stories. The other one that came out, the Midnight Moon Viewing or whatever, that just came out recently and hasn't been put into any manga form, I don't believe. And the other thing I got is I've been getting the Part 3 JoJoiums in Japanese, and I just picked up volume 16. Actually, Shaun, this would probably be your favorite volume because it features all of Vanilla Ice and Terrence.
Oh yes.
It's literally, dude, it's 2 volumes.
And who's on the cover of this one? Is it Pornograph?
Oh
yeah, because I was like...
And it has the purple Silver Chariot, so it looks really cool. The cool thing about the Part 3 JoJoiums, the Japanese ones anyway, is they come with bookmarks. And this one came with the Palmer app bookmark. And they look really nice.
And we know a certain jealous someone who really wants to get their hands on
I posted about it and I tagged her. She wasn't that jealous. She was just like, oh man, that's so cool. I was hoping to make her jealous and upset, but she wasn't.
No salt.
Yeah.
So where did you get these, by the way, if you didn't mention it before?
I can't pronounce the store name because I'll butcher it, but it's a Japanese bookstore. It's fairly well known in New York. Actually, different parts of the country. Kinokuniya? Or as a certain other person would call it, Kinokiki or whatever.
Kinokiki.
Because he can't pronounce it with shit. But one of us will put it, probably Shaun will have to do it, but put a link in the description of the store for this place. Because it's a really nice store, and if there's one near you, I'd recommend going to it. Because they always have they have a lot of like Japanese manga, depending on your region, you know, English, French, German, whatever.
Is it reasonably priced as well?
Well, considering the Japanese volumes, they're $6 a piece, normal ones, and they're normally 400 something yen. It's not too bad. It evens out import costs and stuff. But the JoJoiums are like the JoJoiums that I buy are about 1,500. Was it 1,500 yen? I think a piece, and they're charging about 20 something. It's not like it's not an unfair price, you know. I think it's actually
because they've got to cover the
and they're new.
Fees and
you got to keep that in mind too. These are all brand new, so you're paying
everything, like the bookmark, everything.
Yeah. I don't like if you go to a used bookstore. I don't think you're gonna get the bookmark. Someone would have taken that, you know. Like why would they leave the bookmark in there?
The Japanese are known for keeping that stuff like immaculate.
I did, before that though, my other pickups were, I did get another JoJoium. That one actually was the first Part 3 one. It had Jotaro on the cover. I thought it came with a bookmark, but it didn't. It's weird. I think Jotaro would get a bookmark. And then there's also, I finally completed my complete collection of Steel Ball Run, all 24 volumes. And, I got volume 10 of Part 8, and I'm not a fan of the color that Iraqi chose. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't clash well with the bubbles he put on there. They don't look good.
As for my pickups,
As for pickups, that's about it that I can mention. And I bought JoJo wise.
It's quite a lot, to be honest.
I really
A lot
want
more than I have.
There is, for JoJoiums, it's 1 to 7. There's 17 volumes in the whole reprint. And I'm trying to get 8 to 17. And right now I have 8, 16, and 17. So I'm making good headway. I keep going back every month. Next month, though, when I do go back, they have believe it or not, they have the novels. They have all the novels.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to get them. I know I can't read Japanese, but I want them.
That's okay. I've got 2 of the novels already.
The Part 3 one, the Purple Haze Feedback, they have Golden Ring, Golden Heart. The other Part 5 one, and the Part 4 one. The other reason is because Araki, he drew the covers for these novels that aren't canon. But the other good thing is it comes with like stands and art that are only exclusive to the novels.
Yeah.
So that's a cool thing. Talk about that when I get them next time. Oh, you know what else is cool about the JoJoiums? If anyone's bought them in English, which clearly a lot of people have, you get Araki's original color pages, right? That he serialized in Shonen Jump. And like, you know that red Dio, that picture of him and at the end of Part 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that in the JoJoium. It looks really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for pickups for me. How about you?
Okay, I've only got 1 pickup, and it's not even that exciting to pick up. It's probably something that everyone who's listening has already got, but something that I just didn't get up until now, and that's All-Star Battle, the English version.
Oh man, I've got I told you, Shaun, I got I got the English copy physically, and I got 2 Japanese copies.
See, I had a Japanese copy at launch, and I've paid it to death, all the campaign, everything.
Same.
So when this came out, I was like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, me too.
Don't want to touch it.
I was like, oh my god. I sat there so long getting costumes.
And then to do that all again, I was just like, oh no. But then I got it. I had a bit of change left over when I bought Phantom Pain, which, by the way, it's a great game, but still. So I got it, I installed it, and then I was like, I'll give it a test run. And I remember, you don't get any of the characters, really, do you? You get you get the main Joestars, and then you get one
their
secondary
their
protag.
buddies.
Yeah, and I was like, you didn't get any villains. That's messed up. So I ended up
the whole story.
So I ended up I got Phantom Pain next to me installing, really hyped for this game. Been waiting for it for years. And then I ended up playing All-Star Battle the whole night.
You heard it here. All-Star Battle's better than Phantom Pain. Shaun.
I was just so disappointed in myself, but I was like, I gotta play story mode. I gotta beat everyone, and it's really good. It's a lot easier because I can understand what you have to do. Because I remember the hell of having to discover all the secret missions.
Oh yeah.
The Japanese version, where I had no idea what to do.
You know what's good about the English version is the DLC is only $2 a pop.
Oh yeah, dude! I brought all the DLC in one.
I mean,
go.
you might as $2. I mean, how can you beat that, right? Shit, man, $2 for bows. Sign me up.
Oh yeah.
Get the fire a laser cannon.
But yeah, that's my main pickup, and I haven't done too many pickups because I'm actually saving to go on holiday soon. So in the next few episodes, it might be a bit sparingly from me.
Yeah.
So it's all down to you, man.
It's all up to me.
You gotta wow us. Though, Jeff, I will tell you one thing I am going to pick up.
What?
And that's the JoJo's Season 1 DVD that's coming out.
Oh, man.
That's coming out. It's actually been announced for the UK and Europe.
Yes, along with the US, of course.
Yeah. You guys have had it confirmed for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though that you guys are getting it as well.
Yeah. It's actually on our Amazon now. Listed at £15
about it. There's only one thing, and I think we both said it. It's not the Blu-rays, you know.
Yeah, that dip in quality is going to be a bit of a downer, especially because I've got some of the Blu-rays as well, and I've seen how crisp they are.
At least it's the redrawn art, so...
Yeah, it's not going to be the television version, thank God. But yeah, that's good for us, good for everyone.
What's the date on that anyway?
I think it was October or November.
I know here it's soon, actually. It might be... Maybe it's October? It might be this month, I don't know.
Oh wow, I have to look that up.
I forgot.
I've pre-ordered it, so they'll send it when it's ready, I guess.
I should probably I should probably get the 3-disc edition, though.
Oh, is there more than one edition over there?
I don't know about you guys, but for the US version, they have a regular version, and then there's this 3-disc version for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, that might be an error, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be on 3 discs either way.
Oh, okay, then...
You can't fit all that on 1 disc.
All that power. All that speedwagon.
All them memes. Caesarino.
Caesaroni.
Caesaroni. I don't know what it is.
Dude, I told that at I was talking about the dub at my trip in New York, and they were just cracking up when I said Caesaroni.
Oh man.
We were talking about the dub, and I'm like, dude, there's some choice lines. Like you and me were talking about the end when Joseph shows up to his fucking funeral. I think we said this last week too.
Yeah.
I just love that. You had one job, woman. One job.
Are you gonna watch the whole thing when you pick it up?
Probably. I don't see why not.
Because we should do an episode on it. Oh, yeah, you did watch it, didn't you? A little bit.
Because honestly, you'd rather watch whole episode instead of clips. Because if you just watch clips, it's like,
Yeah, that was my problem.
That's the problem. Like when you actually watch a whole episode, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm gonna go with the original Japanese version, of course, but the English dub isn't bad.
I'm just gonna watch it because I feel like we need to do a review on it at some point. Every character. Well, not every main character. I don't want to do a review on some guy who shows up once.
Do it for that for the bullies who show up.
Yeah, I'll be very judgmental on those bullies. I want them to be authentic.
The
English
greatest
bullies.
characters. The Phantom Blood.
The best play. You can play it as them in the video game.
Yeah, I know. I watched your playthrough.
That's really weird.
It's so weird watching you get up after getting hit.
And then actually beating them, which doesn't even happen. Like right from the get-go, it breaks canon. It's amazing. What if Jonathan beat up those bullies?
What if he did? He'd be like, "Look, Arena, look at my big dick."
Then Arena would just be fucking terrified.
Wait, you know what's funny? She'd look at his big dick later anyway.
That's true, yeah.
That's why Dio wanted his body. He was like, I need a big dick.
I need that dick.
That's what he would say.
Keeps it in the fridge.
Keeps it in the fridge.
She's not going to have any use for it.
So yeah, that's pretty exciting with that coming out here. I got to pre-order that myself. Actually, when I mentioned something, I did pre-order coaster. There's a coaster set coming out in October. It features Buso Poker, Gorgeous Irene, Bao, and BT.
Oh yeah, you were getting really hype about that.
Yeah, man, that coaster set looks really nice. I mean, the Part 5 set looked nice, so I don't see why this one wouldn't.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, they're all them are other works by Araki.
Yeah, everything's always overseen by him. I think every piece of official merchandise.
No, I mean the series, like just in case people only know about JoJo's, they're all previous works of Araki.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those ones. Actually, Buso Poker is what he won at which award? The Tozuka, is that you say? Those Osamu Tezuka Awards. He won.
Oh yeah, the creative Astro Boy.
No, yeah, the guy who made Astro Boy and Phoenix and Blackjack and a lot of memorable things. It was Buso Poker is the thing that actually got Araki known in the manga world in general. It's a pretty neat little story. I'd recommend reading it. I'd recommend reading all of those, to be honest. Except for Meet Virginia, that one's kind of It's alright,
Okay, should we go on to the next subject? 'Cause it's a pretty big one.
Yeah, it is. It's Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Just like Shaun over here. Shaun's been... He's got to use the bathroom, but he's really excited.
I've really got to use the bathroom right now. especially when we mention this. Okay, so just before the last one wrapped up, we got some more character reveals. All of them from Part 5.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's just, there's one thing to mention though. A lot of this stuff's reused from the ASB.
Yeah, if you played ASB, then you're not going to be wowed by the character models because they're very similar.
I do like some of the changed up. I like the much softer approach to the characters they're giving them.
Yeah.
That's cool, but at the same time, it's like, I've already seen all this. The only real announcement that's before the other one we get into, the really big announcement was Yukako. That was probably the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah.
And Endel, sorry. Endel.
Oh, yeah,
Endel and Yukako, because every other character's been featured in a fighting game before.
And Mariah as well.
And Pet Shop. It's like, I don't know.
But yeah, we got, if I didn't say before, we got Giorno, got Mr. Fugo's in there, Narantia. Yeah.
I think that was it.
That's
it for Part 5.
No. And the stage they used was actually, it was the same stage from All Star Battle as well.
I think they literally just like opened it up.
Yeah, made it like a 3D arena and then said we're good.
Yeah.
It was a shame because in the original shots it had Pesci in, and he was like, "Oh, can we play as Pesci?"
Nope, they're stage hazards. Pesci and Prosciutto. You could see them. You could see Prosciutto walking around with Grateful Dead too. It's so tiny.
It's probably like a big impact though when you actually play him.
I hope they release another demo. That'd be cool.
I don't know if they will though, man. When do you ever get 2 demos?
You got 2 demos. I don't know. It's crazy.
No, I mean like for any other game, you never get 2 demos.
There's something. I just can't. I don't know.
Unless they really fuck up the first one.
Oh, something worth mentioning with that Part 5 announcement. Narantia was standing on top of a newsstand that said Gorgeous Irene. I swear to God, if that means Gorgeous Irene's in the game, or that's just a callback. Either way, it's cool, but like if, for whatever reason, if that really means she's in, that'd be great. I doubt it, but...
Maybe that was always there, though.
Maybe it was, and there's no way to see from that angle.
Yeah.
ASB. That would have been sweet
so
as
weird.
So the second announcement, the much bigger one...
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot more Part 4 centric, though.
Got some Part 4 characters. But, like, the most important thing of the whole thing, at least for me, was we got a release date, which we never had before.
December 17th, you said?
Yep, December 17th for PS4 and PS3. And it's gonna... Oh, sorry, what was that?
I tried reserving the PS4 version. It's not up for pre-order yet.
It's not, no.
I don't want the PS3 version.
It's gonna run you 8,200 yen if you're in Japan, and on 7,200 yen for the PS3 version. But for us, you got to account shipping
and imports.
Yeah, and at this time there is no US version being announced.
Nah. People have been asking.
It'll probably take a while.
I mean, ASB came out. There's a good chance this could.
It did. It did take a while though.
2 years or something.
Yeah.
We still got it though.
A year and a bit. We did still get it. So if you're a patient person, go for that.
So the characters they announced, we got Kosaku Kira.
We did.
We got Okuyasu, Rohan, and some people are talking about this. They're like, it's either a costume or it's an actual separate character. Part 4 Jotaro.
I'm certain it's a character.
It's gotta be, because they said like you can't have them on the same team. If it was a costume, why couldn't you have a costume and a character in the same team? It wouldn't make any sense,
Yeah, although you can't have the same character twice either. But they wouldn't say that. That's like common knowledge. They wouldn't say that in the
you can have young Joseph and old Joseph on a team, right?
I don't know. I've never had the option to yet.
Yeah, just stuff.
He's not playable yet, is the old Joseph?
We just got there's like 40. I think there's over like 48 plus characters so far. something like that.
It's pretty crazy.
It is, and they said there wasn't going to be any DLC, but...
No, they said they wasn't going to charge for DLC.
Oh, I thought there was going to not be any DLC.
Because this Jotaro is technically DLC.
Yeah, and
he's a code for the first print run, yeah.
Yeah, but
like Kira in the original.
Yeah, but if it's like ASB, there's going to be plenty of first print copies, and people don't have to worry that much.
Yeah.
I really hope they do something neat. What they did with Kira. Remember they gave you Hayato's head, and they wrote the DLC code and his on his face.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like that little touch.
But I'm sure maybe you can unlock him down the road in the game, and maybe they're just giving you like an option to have it straight away.
You know, I would hope so. I want to see what's up with Part 4 Jotaro. You know, like, honestly, I think there is enough to justify making him a separate character, because he does change from the 10 years between 3 and 4. And he has Star Platinum, the world. It's not, you know, just Star Platinum. I think people forget about that.
Even if it's just cosmetic changes, like, and interaction changes, like,
if you win it,
he has different quote with Josuke as Part 3 Jotaro would.
You know what I hope? That, like, I hope Part 4 Jotaro, one of his moves is he melts because of the rat. Just like, oh no.
When's the rat in?
The rat stand.
He should be like an interaction or something.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Depending on what levels they put in for Part 4, because we haven't seen.
But like you just said, I'd imagine it'll change. Like if you pick Josuke in Part 4 Jotaro, I'd imagine it would change.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that. We think it's a character.
Just by that article, how it was translated, I would say it's a character.
Yeah, not being able to put like both of them on the same team. I don't know.
Oh wow! Like, what would you want to Jotaros anyway?
I want Part 6 Jotaro then.
Oh yeah, that's a big request.
That is the big, like, that's actually a huge request, which is surprising. A lot of people have been saying, I want Part 6. Of course I would, being me, but, like, I was surprised to see other people, like, I really like his outfit from Part 6. And I don't blame him. I like it.
Damn pants.
I really hope there are nice alternate outfits like that, you know?
I hope so. I just hope there's an easier way to unlock them. And we haven't got to do campaign mode.
Oh yeah, that's right.
2.
There's no word on that, but they did say with the story mode that Araki himself is overseeing. Who knows?
Which is good. And Jotaro Part 4 is not part of the story mode.
Yeah, that's just completely separate. It's probably just with versus and online, you know.
Yeah. Which would be good. We should have some kind of online thing when it comes out.
I would hope. Oh, you know, it'd be really cool. Remember when he punches Kira when he stops, like, he punches him, you know, he stops time and then punches him, right?
Yeah.
I hope it affects Kira the same way it does in the manga. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Where, like, it beats him to inch to his life or something, or, like, something changes on him or something like that. That'd be neat.
And we need a corny line at the end.
But unfortunately, like, with this game, there really hasn't been many reveals that have been like, oh man, like I said, aside from like Yukako in Part 4 Jotaro.
And then in the early announcement, it was Stroheim.
Oh yeah,
Speedwagon. People going crazy, like, finally.
Well, to be fair, the Speedwagon had been playable before. Let's be fair, in the Phantom Blood game, it's not like he hadn't, but it is cool to see him back.
But yeah, they need more like unique characters that were not featured in any other thing, like you said.
You mean like parts 5 to 8? Johnny and Jolene are on the cover of the game, which has been finalized, by the way. The visual art has been... and
they're definitely in the game. It's been confirmed.
Yeah, they're on the cover, and they haven't been shown yet. And this game is supposed to come out in 3 months or so.
But if you remember All-Star Battle, they had a trailer not long ago. Like, they had trailers like the week it was coming out.
I think they're waiting for when... They're just going to roll them out each month now. Some big trailers featuring...
Just one big 10-minute one, maybe.
I'm surprised. Remember in ASB, Dio got like his own segment in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Now he's like, now they showed part 3 Dio off with Vanilla Ice. It's like, huh, I guess Dio doesn't get top billing anymore.
Well, I guess they just because they knew he was going to come in. They knew he was here. Like, it's not really a shock anymore. I'm just happy that they're confirmed. Where's Poochie, though?
You know, for part 6, yeah, they haven't shown Poochie. They're probably going to reuse Jolene, Poochie, and Hermes. But and Anasui. But if they add in more part 6 characters, really, all people are going to want are Weather Report and Foo Fighters. That's all you got to do for part 6, really. Because, like, if you really think about it, for a number of them in part 6, like, trying to adapt, say, John Gallier, as much as I would like Maroon to, like, that'd be tough. Or Guess, or Thunder McQueen.
Yeah, because they don't have much to really work with. What you need is the creativity of the part 3 fighter, them guys.
Yeah.
They managed to make movesets out of the littlest things.
Actually, on the note of Heritage of the Future, the guy I hung out with, New York, the one who planned the whole thing, he dressed up as Joseph, right, at Anime Next at a convention. I was like, your Joseph was really good. You had like this nice purple color scheme going on. He's like, yeah, you remember the color from Heritage of the Future? I'm like, yeah, that's the one you went off of.
Oh,
he was
wow.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. He went off the color scheme of JoJo from Heritage.
That's nuts, man. That
was pretty cool. I was like, that's some attention to detail, actually.
It's pretty obscure. I like it.
I can't wait for the next thing for Eyes of Heaven. I just hope it's, like, shocking. We haven't seen any new stages, either.
No, we haven't, have we? Well, to be honest, there's going to be a trailer for these guys soon. So possibly a new part, 4 stage. Hopefully.
I would like 5 to, like, just in general, more part 5 to 8 stuff.
If they threw in some 8 cast, I would be really happy.
That would be great. But unfortunately for 8, like, I don't know. Who are they going to throw in with 8? Josuke or Gappy? I guess Joshu?
Joshu could make it, yeah.
I can't see Dia being playable. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like... They'll have to get the creative team to really just make them out of nothing.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. I have no real clue at all. But there was a lot of news that dropped, and I was pretty happy to see it.
Yeah. I'll give you some more updates on that, guys, when we know some more stuff. But that, the part 4 characters and the price was literally dropped on, like, 2 days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago or so.
So that's pretty fresh, and we won't get anything for at least a few weeks.
So fresh.
Minus a trailer. We can analyze the trailer, I guess.
We could. When's Tokyo Game Show? Is that now or?
I'm not sure actually. No, I think there's another gaming event going on. In Dubai, maybe.
Oh yeah. Tokyo Game Show. That's gonna be when we hopefully see more information. Because I hear they're bringing a demo there.
Oh, a new one.
Yeah, maybe not a new demo,
sweet.
but we might see characters in there, different characters. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Maybe they'll show off new stuff in that demo. Who knows? I just heard that they're going to be playing a demo there, though.
Hopefully it's not the same one.
There was something to bring up about the sales of the Blu-rays, actually, that I told you about, remember?
Oh, yeah. We did mention last week.
So, I don't really want to get anyone's hopes up or anything, but from what I hear, the Blu-ray sales, last time I heard, and it was like a week ago, they were in the 91K region. And to make a really good profit, the Part 3 stuff would have to be in the 110K mark.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Basically, if they reach that, then more than likely Part 4 is going to happen.
Okay.
And after all this stuff, the team that the David Production's been like, oh, we went here to this spot to study stuff. It's like, well, They probably want to keep. They obviously want to keep going because more money. But like, I think the animation director himself really just wants to do more of JoJo's. Because like he's should put a link in the description for this, but he's drawn a lot of characters since the anime came out, and I like his art. I think it's pretty.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like his actually I'm using it as a lock screen now, but it's Dio and a red Jotaro. It was really rad. But he's drawn a lot of art to try to drum up more hype, and he drew a lot of Part 5 characters. Like, yeah, you want to see Part 5 animated, don't you? Well, come on, guys, buy the Blu-rays.
And when are these figures from? Like the last...
that's just what I've been hearing. There's another Skype group I'm in, and they keep up with this stuff.
Oh, wow.
I'm not entirely sure where they get their numbers, but more than likely it's probably from actual sales. But again,
I'm not sure how to look them up.
I'm not trying to like get anyone's hopes up or anything. That's just what I've been hearing. I mean, hey, it'd be nice to see another anime, but if it doesn't happen, it had a nice run.
It did.
Oh, but has there been any confirmation on the last like volume of the Blu-rays if it says to be continued at the end?
I haven't seen any screenshots yet, so I'm not sure.
Well, it's only a matter of time until we see him. Just came out on the 30th, so...
Come on, get on that, Japan.
Someone's gonna post it.
Someone's sending it. Although there probably isn't, because like we probably would have got it by now.
Maybe.
Oh wow!
I don't know. You know what? The Japanese JoJo group is going to be a good source of information for this, because if it does, they're just going to be like screaming about it.
Probably would have done it by now, though. So
they're gonna be like, maybe no one bought it yet.
What? No one in the world, bro.
No one.
Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know.
Oh well, don't get your hopes up. Okay, that's the news. Wrapping it up. Now we're gonna keep this one really short because of Jeff's location. But should we go into a question?
So what's the question?
The question, okay, the hypothetical question is, okay, someone, little Jimmy, is looking into collecting some JoJo merch.
Yeah.
He's looking for tips. He's looking for what should he get and where should he get it. So we are going to provide him with a little bit of a guide, if we can. Okay. So first off, little Jimmy, he likes Araki's art. But apart from the manga, what books would you recommend him to get?
To start off? Well, if you're looking to start off a collection because of the art, you definitely want to start with JoJo 6251. It's literally the first art book that ever came out. It covers parts 1 to 4. And it usually runs from $20 to $30, making it one of the cheapest art books that you'll find. It's really nice. I bought it.
It's quite cheap, especially for being out of print.
Yeah, it's been out of print for a while. It's really nice. It's got a cool picture of Josuke on it with Crazy Diamond, like giving each other fist bumps. It's probably one of the cooler pictures. It depends, because like JoJo Go-Go, which covers parts 1, it's more part 5 centric, but it has a lot of part 4 art in it. It has a stand book in it too, which covers stands that appeared from 3 to 5 in it. I'd recommend all the art books I'm going to say, but Go-Go can run you anywhere from like 98 to over 100 something, over to $120, so you gotta be careful with that.
And Go-Go has the first style change.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. But there is one little neat thing about JoJo Go-Go. You can change. There's like this spinning wheel on the thing you take off to reveal the art book. The top of it. There's this little spinning wheel. You can change Trish's face to Okuyasu, to Abdul, to Araki, to King Crimson. It's silly. That's probably the reason I bought it. One of them. It was so stupid.
It's a nice touch.
Now, Wait, there is one other art book besides JoJo 6251. It's cheaper, actually. But they put it under the art book category. I don't really count it as an art book though. It's the JoJoman or whatever. It's the thing that had Araki and Clint Eastwood, that interview.
Oh yeah.
That's more of a that's more of a fancy, like, thicker magazine, which are put out in Japan. Honestly, that runs from $12 to $15. If anyone's charging you $20, don't even bother because it's not worth 20. It's like 1,200 yen at most. That's probably the cheapest, like, art book, quote unquote, that you can buy. Is it worth it? If you're adding to your collection, certainly is.
You might need a bit of Japanese language knowledge.
Yeah, because it's
to fully enjoy it.
It's Araki's trip to, like, America. I believe to San Francisco. Either that or New York. I forgot which one. But he met Clint Eastwood and gave him a picture of Jotaro that he drew. Funny enough, he gave him the picture of Jotaro that he drew for the cover of that magazine.
And Jotaro is inspired by Clint Eastwood, so it makes sense.
Yes. There's a lot of Clint Eastwood in Jotaro.
And now there's a lot of Jotaro in Clint Eastwood. Apparently, that sounds wrong. Okay, just move on.
The last and final art book, the main one. Actually, wait, no, there's two others I'll mention after this because they're not as big as this one. The JoJo Veller. This book was put out for the 25th anniversary of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There are two versions of this particular art book. There's the limited edition and the regular edition. The only difference between them, there's two differences between them. The limited edition has a nice, like, case. Like
nice
a hard
glossy
case
black case.
Yeah. And it comes with Blu-rays. And those Blu-rays, actually, one of them has Araki drawing for over an hour. And the other Blu-ray is it's a video tour of a stand that was created just for the exhibit.
And the exhibit itself, like a tour.
The exhibit itself was to show off, like, different... it's all the manga is there. Different props, too, were made. Like, this sort of Luck and Pluck. There was a huge, like, part 1 cover for volume 1 in there. Like, it was just a really cool exhibit if you're a JoJo fan at the time when it was released. But that's all that really is on those Blu-rays. They're on YouTube. You can watch them. If you feel that you want to put out the extra couple bucks for it, because that'll run you, like, easily 145 to 178, depending.
Yeah, the Veller isn't cheap.
Yeah, the Veller is not cheap. It is not cheap because it is a very nice art book. The standard edition, the one I got I got it in New York in the store I mentioned before, along with JoJo Go-Go. I bought them in the same day. The standard edition comes with, like, a pretty cool box. It has little stamps on it with each of the protagonists on it. You open it up, you get the Veller, but what's cool about either limited or the standard, you get the stand book and you get a history book. The stand book is just like the Part 5 one. It covers all the stands from 1 to 6, 1 to 7.
1 to 7, yeah.
1 to 7. That's how we got a lot of names for a lot of the stands Araki didn't name, like or with it Earth, Wind, Fire,
Tomb of the Boom.
Yeah, green grass at home, stuff like that. The history book is interesting, and I actually, when I looked through it, I was like, holy shit! It's every single Araki note up until, like, the first volume of Part 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Which we're in the process of translating them, like all.
It's like a wet dream for the translating.
Not only that, but get this: each of the Araki notes, they're in full color. So any pictures he took in, like, color are in there. It's pretty cool. It has a timeline. It's pretty sweet.
It's the centerpiece for your collection so far.
If that's where you're going to start with art books, that's how you would want to go. Oh, the other two art books worth mentioning. They're both called Here You Go Araki Works, but the first one that came out it covers his work from Buso Poker to Stone Ocean, and then this art book is a bit harder to get, actually, but not harder to get. But it's like 50 some. It's like $56. I just haven't. Like I want to buy it, but at the same time, like. And then the second one, I think I showed you, Shaun. It was supposed to. It's supposed to show Araki's work for Steel Ball Run mostly.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know about this one when you showed me.
This one came out not too long ago. It's from 2000. Whenever Stone Ocean, I think it covers a little bit of Stone Ocean, 2003 to 2007 or something. But it's mostly Steel Ball Run. There are 2 art books that just those are the last 2 in my collection I don't have. They're worth getting. There's actually some stuff in there I haven't seen before. I only saw through that art book. But that's what you're gonna do for art books. Those I would focus on those 4 first, and then move on to the other 2.
Okay. Little Jimmy's happy now.
I hope little Jimmy's happy.
One more thing. So, okay, we've got the art book sorted now. That's all on the way. But apart from the manga and the DVD and all the media, is there anything else JoJo related that little Jimmy can invest in?
Does little Jimmy like video games, I guess?
Oh no, he's got the video games. He's got all the media.
He even has the CPS3 board?
He does, man.
It's dedication, shit.
His mom hooked him up and everything.
Oh, what a faggot. What else outside of all of it? Like even figures?
Figures are a big thing in JoJo.
Yes, and some of them can you might as well take out a second mortgage for some of these figures.
Yeah. So the entry figure I would say would be the SAS.
Yes,
those the super action statue.
I think the stands look better with the ball joints than the regular people. Like Polnareff doesn't look great to me. I don't like his long.
Yeah. The main complaint is the ball joints from a lot of people.
There's nothing you can do about it though.
Nah, they do look nice. Like you can pose them to look nice, and you can have them in a way that the ball joints aren't.
They've progressively gotten better since.
They have. Like you said, the Polnareff one was I think that was like the 3rd one they ever made, and it's quite ugly.
Jolene looks nice. I think Anastui looks good.
Yeah.
The Part 6 crew looks nice, to be honest. And they just announced there's going to be a Poochie one too.
Yeah, and White Snake.
Yeah, that's cool. Because before that, what was the other? Well, so SAS. Oh man, people love those.
I do agree. The stands do look better though.
Yeah, they do. I don't know what it is, but they're just aesthetically they just look better with the ball joints. It's weird.
But yeah, you can even it's quite recently they came out because they kind of went backwards with this, but you can get Part 1 SAS now.
Yeah.
Jonathan and Dio, you can get Part 2. Or the main. Say again?
There's something worth mentioning. Well, after we talk about the SAS, the Statue of Legends.
Yeah. You can get the pretty much everyone in Part 2 as well.
Yeah, I think so.
All 3 Pillarmen, Joseph, Caesar. All the main protags in Part 3. Even Iggy comes with, if you get old Joseph, he comes with it.
Yeah.
Although, weird thing is, his stand, the Fall isn't actually an SAS.
No, it's not.
It's actually a Statue Legend, which was a really weird choice.
Statue Legends are like a step above, in my opinion.
I disagree, but we'll get to that. Part 4, you pretty much got all the main guys.
Even Kira, right?
Even Kira, you got 3 versions of Kira.
Why Kira, why does your mom let you have 3 SAS?
You get different versions of Kira, and then I'm pretty sure one of the sets has a head for Kazaku as well.
Yeah. One of them does.
So you can have. So you
it
can
also
buy
comes a little stray cat. Comes a little.
Yeah. I think Killer Queen might come with that, maybe.
Oh yeah, the Killer Queen SAS is hard to get. One of them, I think the pink one.
Yeah, the pink one is hard. The blue one's medium, and then the white one is quite easy to get.
Man, word of a wise, if you're gonna get into figure collecting, be ready to break bank.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned the price for some of these, but a lot of them are gonna run you high.
like the manga's relatively easy to get because it's been reprinted a lot, but like getting figures is just that's a whole nother ball game. And there's a lot.
That's a lot. We've only mentioned like a few, but there's like practically every main character that you really care about or have, like there's at least 10 or 12 in each one. It's a lot in 5 as well. 6 has started to get some coming in.
Part 7 doesn't have many SAS.
There's no 7.
There isn't, is there?
No. They went straight to 8. Like you can get Gappy and Soft and Wet.
I like the face Gappy has on the SAS.
Yeah, it's like a really early. How he looked really early, it was kind of goofy and confused, which makes sense because he doesn't know who he is. But
man, the figure stuff is just as bizarre as the fucking manga itself. The way they choose which order they're gonna come out in.
Yeah, or which colors though, because you got normal colors and then some of them got like Araki's chosen colors.
Yeah.
Which are totally out there. But yeah, you were saying about the statue legends?
So the statue legends, the interesting thing to note about them is they include characters that are never probably going to get SASs. Yeah. And it's only like a few far between, too. Will Zappelli got 2 of them, I believe. Yeah. Like, I like his first one, but his second one, which is a limited run, by the way.
The red one.
The red one, which is the movie colors. Which are really cool, but he's pouring like wine, which was really neat.
There's a lot of like secondary characters as well in the statues.
Stroheim's one of the hardest ones to get.
Lisa, Whole Horse, Vanilla Ice.
Boingo Boingo actually got a statue legend.
Yeah. Death 13.
Death 13 looks so rad.
You can get Pesci.
Pet Shop.
Akira with Chili Pepper.
Yeah.
Like, all these guys are never going to get an SAS, like you said, but
at least we got something for them.
Yeah, they do look pretty cool. Although a lot of them have quite a shoddy paint job, I must say. Yeah,
I will admit that. Some of them do have in some areas. Not the Pesci one, though. That one I've seen. That one looks nice.
Yeah, that's why I would personally disagree, saying that they're better than the SAS, because the SAS is a bit more consistent in quality. But they do look nicer in some cases, but I think the SAS is a bit better.
I think it's going to come down to like apples and oranges with this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's down to you guys. But these are all children's toys.
They are
compared to the real action heroes.
Wait, Shaun, that one day, would you tell me Spice Girl was in like the discount rack? Like $7.
Oh god.
No one wanted Spice Girl.
They brought out too many Spice Girl and Trish are like really, like, they're good figures, but there's nothing to them. Like, Trish gets a gun, and Spice Girl, like, I mean, props to Spice Girl, but it's Spice Girl. Like, eventually, she ended up in a bargain bin for like.
I think I died of laughter that night when you showed me that like Spice Girl was $7 in a bargain bin.
There's just a picture of, if you haven't seen it, guys, there's a picture of this bin, it's just full of them, and it's like, it's really sad. The same thing happened to ASB after a while, didn't it?
Yeah, as soon as, oh god, what a tragic story. ASB just immediately went into discount territory.
Just because everyone who wanted it brought it, and then no one else brought it.
They bought it, and then they heard about the deal. They heard about the campaign shit, and people were upset about it. They complained, and they lowered the... Because originally when ASB came out, the campaign, in order to recharge your battery to play campaign...
It took 20 fucking minutes.
And then they would sell you, like, these things to recharge your battery faster, and people didn't like the microtransaction aspect. So, they released a patch, and they made it only 5 minutes.
And then now it's only 2 minutes now.
Yeah, when we got it, the Japanese didn't have this update, but we got 2 minutes.
Because we ain't got the fucking...
And we got an arcade mode, too.
That's patched now. That's in the Japanese
Yeah, I know, but it was just funny that we got it and they didn't.
That's
You know when
terrible.
Ocelot was laughing at Snake as in Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah.
After the Ray Rex fight, he was like laughing.
Is that you?
Yeah, that was us. That was us. You're just like,
That was America as a nation.
like Japan was Snake, just like, no, and we were like,
Even though that game was like pretty dead by then.
yeah. With figures though,
Dude,
okay.
we totally
the
skipped on the real action heroes.
Wait, let's wait. That's the big one. Let's get to the Bandai Presto ones.
Oh god, we're going that far back. Okay.
The Bandai Presto ones, they're not bad. I actually own some of them. I have Crazy Diamond, Kira, Gold Experience, Jolene, and Josuke. Not Josuke. I forgot the last guy I have. They're not bad figures, and if you can get them for a decent price, I'd say pick them up. But they're not like they're super. They're super old now.
They're not crazy detailed.
I like them. I like certain things about them. I like some things I don't like. I don't think Weather Report looks that good to me personally. The boxes they come in are nice actually because they feature manga art, old and new manga art. Actually, funny enough.
One thing I do like about them is that they're all brought out as a set, so all their bases at the bottom they kind of connect to each other, and they're all the same kind of base.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do like about them.
And I think they all have 2 color variants too.
Yeah, they're the ones you most likely see at a con or an event.
More than likely, you will see those. Yeah. Some of them will run you a lot. Watch out. Some people will rip you the fuck off with that shit.
Yeah, make sure you look up the average price before you even attempt.
There's a lot of Bandai Presto, like outside of those figures, there's actually a lot of other Bandai Presto stuff that came out. It's just, there's just so much to cover. Like,
One
there's
good
that
thing
big
about
Star
that.
Platinum, right? There's that big,
I was gonna go into that, yeah. That's a different one.
I wanted it, but it was like $100, and I'm like,
Definitely not worth $100.
It's cool, don't get me wrong.
One thing I was gonna note is that that Bandai line, it's the only way you can get a Johnny figure at the moment as well.
Oh, really?
That's
that's right. Yeah.
The only form you can get Johnny.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, that's part of a different set. It's actually part of a lottery set that came out.
I hate that.
Where in Japan, you'd have to enter the lottery to see what item you get, and that's what like the A prize. That's the top tier prize. The bottom tier prize, I like the bottom tier prizes because one of them is a set of visual mats.
Oh, nice.
I've actually got quite a few of them. You can get a lot from
those,
Part 3.
I have one myself.
Yeah. They're like a bottom tier prize compared to that Star Platinum, which is like 30 centimeters. It's really big.
About those mats, word to the wise, some people like to try to really rip you off with those, but they're worth like $2 to $5.
Yeah. If someone's asking for a big price for them, just remember that they're like they're not a bogus prize, but they're like a low tier prize, so don't pay.
But they're really worth having, to be honest. They
are nice.
I wouldn't use it. I'm not using mine ever.
I've got mine on my wall because
you have like all the Part 3 ones, right?
Yeah, Part 3 and the Part 1 and 2 ones. And I've got a Part 7 one, but they're really hard to get now. But that's just you can.
You know what? We should Shaun. You know what? You should post a picture or something of the mats actually, because like those items aren't exactly talked about.
They're not. Yeah, a lot of people don't.
They don't even know they exist. So we should probably put like a picture or a link or something.
Yeah.
About them.
Well, if you're in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Facebook group, you've probably I've probably posted them in before, but I'll put another picture in there with an update.
Yeah.
But they are really nice, and they don't run you much. Like, if you get them from certain sites, like
they're definitely worth if you're collecting. They're definitely worth adding to your collection, just because it's a neat item. To be honest,
definitely, yeah.
And the last thing we can talk about is the real action heroes.
The big Kahuna.
If you want to drop I don't know if you want to get blood.
If you want to sell your children,
It's not that crazy, but they are very expensive figures. But there's a good reason. They are big figures. Not only are they big, and this is something people don't necessarily agree on, but they actually have like actual clothing.
yeah, like top tier fabric.
Though Josuke's got
like
like big pants.
They're kind of like a glorified Barbie doll in a way.
Right now, that's the only way you can get a gyro figure that I know. If there's more,
I think there's a separate gyro figure
okay.
that has him on horse, but this has the best gyro figure.
Wasn't Gyro the first Raw?
I think he might have been either him or Kira.
Yeah, I think so. I've there's this one guy in the Facebook groups, well, known through the Facebook community, the JoJo Facebook community. This Italian guy, you've seen his stuff, right? He made the bust of the world, right? Which, oh man, I should try to put that in the description too. He made like a bronze bust of the world. It was really cool. But
he's got an insane collection.
I think he has every single real action hero, and he put them all together in a nice case. And holy shit, did they look nice! And holy shit, how much did he pay?
They are like the main characters are not that bad in comparison to the stands. The stands you're looking at like in the hundreds.
Yeah, the main characters surprisingly aren't much. They're like they'll run you. Not like the stands will run over 100 easily, 140, something like that.
No, some of them are looking at about 400, 700.
All right,
like,
I'm
world.
That's the characters. Yeah,
White Snake.
White Snake is the most expensive motherfucker.
Looking at an insane amount.
Right, I'm getting my prices mixed up. The characters can run you from 160 to like 200, which isn't so.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna look to get real action heroes, you better have some money to drop.
The cheapest real action hero is probably going to be the same as the Vela.
Probably. I think Jolene's actually one of the cheapest, from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, she's like a tiny girl.
Not Part 6 Jotaro though.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
Part 6 Jotaro is expensive.
But that's the only Part 6 Jotaro.
Yeah.
You can get some quite obscure characters, to be honest. Like, you can even get, like, Bao.
Yeah, right?
And announced recently,
yeah.
Gorgeous Irene as well.
Yeah, it was at a toy fair, right?
Yeah, the... Tokyo something, I don't remember.
Well, yeah, it was the Gorgeous Irene, I guess it's a real action hero?
It looked like a real action hero. Hopefully
I'm not entirely
it's
sure.
that, and it's not a like one of those resin cast dolls where you have to paint it yourself.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not that, because we're doomed.
It looks really cool though.
It does, yeah.
That was more exciting than the Eyes of Heaven news, kinda. Not gonna lie. I was a little more hyped for that Gorgeous Irene figure.
Just need a bit more information on it.
Yeah.
And a price as well, that'd be good. Because if it's actually real action hero prices...
run, only 10 made.
Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous.
They're already bought.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, that's the tier list, really. You've got the SAS Statue Legend, the Banpresto prize, and the Banpresto figure line, and then you've got the real action heroes. So if you're looking into figures, then take a look. I'd recommend like Mandarake. It's a good one. A good website to buy them from. Amazon's got a few decent ones, and then there are other sites. There's an auction site as well, like Yahoo, Japanese Yahoo auctions, and Buy, and you can look up a guide to getting them on like SAS. There's like SAS JoJo community on Facebook as well. So
yeah, that recently just started up.
Yeah.
That one.
you got any questions, ask them guys, or message us. We're always open for some questions and stuff.
I'll tell you, they're expensive.
Oh yeah, we'll just you just email us with a question. We'll just send you like a pound sign, a dollar sign, a yen sign.
Do you like your left hand? I bet you could sell it for a real action here.
But yeah, hopefully little Jimmy can gain some information from that and bankrupt his family.
But Jimmy, my cards are beyond maxed out. How? Why?
She's like, no, just do it though.
Kono Jimmy da.
Just get me that second bow. I need it.
I needed Bruno and his stand real action hero. You don't understand.
One big complaint about the real action heroes is that a lot of the faces look kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like Josuke's face, Giorno's face.
The thing I always hear about the Josuke one is his giant pants, huge.
I think my only problem is I think he looks like Shia LaBeouf in the face.
You mean Araki didn't face Josuke of Shia LaBeouf?
Maybe he was a big fan of Even Stevens.
Fuck you.
Again, who wasn't a big fan of Even Stevens, man?
Yeah, you know it. Oh, should probably wrap this up, but before we do go, I want to mention, I told Shaun, but in Resident Evil Code Veronica, Alfred Ashford has 2 stands. And Shaun's probably been wondering what the fuck I've been talking about.
Everyone's wondering what the fuck you're talking about.
Alfred Ashford has 2 stands. His laugh and that giant worm. It's crazy. That giant worm outside his house building.
Is there a huge story to this?
No, that was it. I literally thought about that when I was in the bathroom one night.
Oh, I thought it was like a big story, a big build-up and everything.
Oh, you remember when Alfred Ashford missed shooting Claire?
Yeah.
As a Part 6 reference. Just like John Gallier missed that one time.
Okay, we're wrapping it up. We're done. We're out of here. We're done.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching RaDIO JoJo. Hopefully we didn't bore you too much and you gained some valuable information.
Some nuggets of truth.
We'll do it every 2 weeks. So please subscribe to get your daily dose. Well, get your weekly dose, I guess. So yeah, I've been Shaun.
And I've been Jeff.
And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
The next time. To be continued.